Hey besties, and welcome back to my channel. Now today we have a very exciting video as per usual because we are going to be choosing my July reads, and we of course are using the TBR jar once again. I have added some new prompts in to kind of reflect my little fantasy obsession that is happening right now. Now I am pre-filming this, which is why I'm dressed in the same clothes as last video. That is because I'm going to have wisdom teeth out tomorrow and I don't know what my recovery is going to be like. I don't know how swollen I'm gonna be. I don't know what if I'm gonna be in any state to film. So yeah, I just want to pre-film a few videos so that I can keep you guys supplied with content. So yeah, let's get into it. I think I'm gonna pick 8 books as usual. I don't usually meet the 8 books, but I am on holidays and I will have a lot of time in bed, so maybe we'll get there. Oh my god, one just jumped out. Should this be our first one? It might as well be, right? First one, I guess. A book with controversial reviews. Ooh, do I have a controversially reviewed book? I'm gonna have to go on Goodreads for this. I don't know anything about what's on my shelves. Oh, we could go right at the bat for Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score, because this one I'm pretty sure a lot of people either like love or hate this one. I know some people say that it doesn't live up to the original, but I feel like most of the reviews I've heard on this one are bad, so we're gonna keep looking. Oh, I signed up for a free trial on Audible yesterday, so I could listen to a book. I have one in mind. I could listen to From Blood and Ash. People either love or hate that book. That one I know is controversial. Like, it has a 4.26 Goodreads rating, but I know that one's controversial. Let's have a look at what my friends have rated it and maybe I'll base it off that. 3 5 stars, a 3 star, 4 star, 4 star, 4.5, 4, 3, 5. My friends seem to like it, but oh my god. The top 3 community reviews are 1 star. I feel like I have to listen to this book. Okay, I think we're gonna do it. I can't like hold it up and show you, but I think we're gonna listen to From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout because I'm in my fantasy era and no one can stop me. All right, next prompt. Let's see. Oh, that one like leapt at me. This is being very easy today. What is this? A book set in a different country. I feel like we've had this thing before. A book set in a different world? Bear with me. Oh my god, that could be a different prompt. I didn't put that prompt in. I should put that prompt in. Not right now though. A book set in a different country. I'm not gonna bend the rules. I'm gonna say it's on Earth. So I literally have my pick of any book, basically, because no books are set in Australia. Oh. Okay, so I might have like maybe a little bit broken my book buying TBR, book buying ban, that's what I'm trying to say. But shh, don't tell anyone. I did break it just a little bit. I bought 4 books, but just shh, nobody needs to know. My 2 options for a book set in a different country are 2 new additions to my TBR. The first one I have is Crimson River by Devney Perry. This is the 5th book in the Edens series. This one is about Lila, and I believe her romance is with a cop, a policeman, who comes to the town to like solve a mystery. It's very similar to Indigo Ridge. I'm getting Indigo Ridge vibes, and I've also seen a lot of people say that this book is very reminiscent of Indigo Ridge and Juniper Hill, and those 2 are my favorite from this series. So I kind of want to relive those vibes. So this one is a very, very strong contender. And the other book I have is Forbidden Hearts by Corinne Michaels. This book is floppy. I like that. This cover is also gorgeous. I don't know a whole lot about this one other than the fact I think I saw Corinne say that she wrote this book because she wanted to write a book with like little angst, with like not a whole lot of toxicity, which I kind of love. So this one sounds good too. Oh my god, the chapter pages are so pretty. That's gorgeous. It's like, oh my god, I don't even know what this is about. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a nanny romance. Oh, Small Town Sheriff. So these are both giving policeman, small town policeman. Strong jawline, crystal blue eyes, and rock hard body right in front of me. My dad is his boss. I need to look at reviews. I was like dead set. I thought I was gonna choose Crimson River, but now that I've read that blurb, I'm not sure. Oh my god, I'm actually so torn right now. I think I'm gonna stay within my comfort zone and I'm gonna read Crimson River by Devney Perry, because this one I'm fairly certain is going to be a guaranteed read for me very soon, and it's just like a comfort, easy palette cleanser. I know it'll be good, so I think I'm going to choose this one. But if we get a prompt that matches Forbidden Hearts, trust me when I say I'm going to pick that one. Okay, next one, here we go. I'm scared, I'm sweating, oh my god. Three-word title. Oh, I was about to get so excited. So many books don't have three-word titles. I've seen one. What am I feeling? I'm about to be controversial. I'm about to have a loose interpretation, so just be prepared. Would you say The Witcher, The Last Wish, would you say this is a 5-word title or a 3-word title? Because The Witcher is like the overarching series, but The Last Wish is the title. This is too loose of an interpretation. It's 5 words. I'm putting it back. Oh, The Right Move is 3 words as well. Cool. That was on my TBR last month. I feel like both of those books were on my TBR last month. Have you noticed that I definitely haven't started reading my June TBR like at all? What have I got planned for July? They're both dark romances, so it doesn't really matter. It's like judging how mentally stable I'm gonna be this month. I'm trying to choose between Does It Hurt by H.G. Carlton and Devil of Dublin by Bibi Easton. One of them is like enticing me a little bit more than the other. So I think for like possibly the 2nd or 3rd month in a row, I'm gonna put Does It Hurt on my TBR. I am firmly in my fantasy era right now, so I don't think I'm gonna read this one in June. So yeah, this one can go on the July TBR for a 3-word title. That's probably the exact same prompt I chose this book for last time. I feel like it definitely is. You know, I'm a broken record. What can I do about it? Here we go. I want one of my like new fantasy prompts. Ooh. Okay, that one with the letter at me. Come on. A book starting with a random letter. Oh my god. Here we go again with the randomly generated things. Okay, random letter generator. All right, generate random letter. F. The universe just wants me to read this book for real. Okay, on my TBR it goes. I'm happy. I hope you're happy because I'm happy. That actually worked out perfectly and it didn't take me forever, so that's fantastic. Okay, 5th book. Give a book a second chance. Okay, so this is going to be one of my DNF books. What book do I feel like I could muster on through? Is that the phrase? I don't know. March on through. Is that it? No, I don't know. I think the only book that I've DNF'd just because the plot wasn't plotting is When She Unravels by Gabrielle Sands. The other ones I've DNF'd because I was getting genuinely mad at the writing style. So I think I'm gonna go for When She Unravels. I am like halfway through this one and you know, maybe I'll finish it this month. So there we go. Giving this book a second chance. Is this my 6th book? I think it is. Okay, come on. Give me a good one. A book by an author you've never read from before. No. I was gonna say The Serpent and the Wings of the Night by Carissa Broadbent, but I'm literally reading Daughter of No Worlds right now, so can't do that. Oh, I could actually choose. I have a lot of options. Absolutely. Let me go get it. At this point, I'm just looking for reasons to add this book to my TBR. I've never read an SJM book before, so ACOTAR, going on the TBR. Yes, I am just looking for an excuse to keep going down my fantasy rabbit hole. Leave me alone. Yeah, I'm gonna add ACOTAR to the TBR. I know this one is very, very, very widely loved. I actually, when I was reading Fourth Wing, I was talking to my sister about fantasy books, and we kind of like made a deal that if she read Fourth Wing, I would read ACOTAR because she absolutely adores ACOTAR. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna have a little like family book club at my grandpa's 90th birthday in a couple of weeks. So the pressure is kind of on to get this one read, but yeah, I'm excited to read it regardless. Here we go. Well, that one's like, please be good, please be good. What am I on? 1, 2, 3, 5 plus from Blood and Ash, so this is my 7th. This prompt says for real enemies to lovers, and in brackets dark enemies to lovers. So this is enemies to lovers where they're like at each other's throats, gonna kill each other, enemies to lovers. I feel like there's only one book for the job, and that would have been Does It Hurt, but I have another book for the job. I'm gonna pick up The Serpent and the Wings of the Night by Carissa Broadbent. Yes, I'm looking for an excuse to read fantasy books. Leave me alone. This one I've heard doesn't start out as enemies to lovers. It's just sort of like dislike to lovers, but by the end it gets enemies to lovers, you know. I did accidentally spoil the end of this book for myself, which not very fun. But that's okay. I'm still going to read it anyway, and I'm still going to have a good time. So, oh, it's a short one. A 5-word title. I know I joked about the 3-word title thing earlier, but this qualifies now, okay? The Witcher, The Last Wish, 5 words. Yeah, I'm gonna add this one to my TBR. I just have a feeling like I need to re-immerse myself in the Witcher universe. I've played the 3rd game and I've also watched the TV series, the first 2 seasons. I'm very excited for the 3rd season, but they kind of ruined it after that by recasting Henry Cavill. But it's fine. I'm probably just not gonna watch it after that because they're not really following the plot. Anyway. Beside the point, my little nerdy side came out just then. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read The Witcher by this guy. Sapkowski. I don't know how to pronounce his first name though. Andrzej Sapkowski. I'm pretty sure this book is just a collection of short stories as well, which is going to be fun. I do have the rest of the series, so I can always continue on if I want. We really bombarded my TBR with fantasy this month. Fourth Wing changed me, okay? That's all I've got to say. Now, to kind of see out this video, I'm going to give you a little recap of all of the books we've chosen and all of the prompts I pulled. So for the first prompt of a book with controversial reviews, I'm going to listen to the audiobook of From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I've heard the narrator is really, really good for it, so I hope she makes a good time. And now, working backwards, for a book with a 5-word title, I chose The Witcher by Mr. Sapkowski. Then for the prompt of For Real Enemies to Lovers, Dark Enemies to Lovers, I chose The Serpent and the Wings of the Night by Carissa Broadbent. Then for the prompt of a book by an author I've never read from before, I think that's what it was, I'm going to be reading Akatar by SJM. For the prompt of Give a Book a Second Chance, I'm going to read When She Unravels by Gabrielle Sands. I'm going to hopefully finish the second half of it to pick it back up after I DNF'd it. Then for a book starting with a random letter, I got the letter F, which worked out perfectly. So I'm going to be reading Forbidden Hearts by Corinne Michaels. Then the next prompt was a 3-word title. I'm going to be reading Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. And finally, for a book set in a different country, I chose Crimson River by Devney Perry. This one is set in Quincy, Montana. I don't even know if that's a real place, but it's in America, so some qualifiers. And there we have my final TBR for the month of July, plus From Blood and Ash. I really hope it's going to be a good month. I hope I have a lot of time to read, and yeah, I can't wait to dive into all of these books. I really, really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Hopefully it was a little bit of a quicker one than usual, because usually they're like 20 minutes, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!